What's up? Scott Johnson here, the viral chef, doing a video today for the deceptive one on Reddit. Actually had a request for how to keep air fried chicken crispy like you're actually frying chicken. That's what we're going to do today. We've got some chicken wings. We've got, just for sides, asparagus, a little bit of butter. We're going to do some asparagus risotto will be the side. Salt, pepper, a few seasonings, chili powder, cumin. It's going to be about it. That's where we're at. So, to start today, we're going to bread the chicken first. We're just going to use a 3-stage breading procedure. That's what it's called. You ever go to culinary school, any kind of out of the book knowledge like that. 3-stage breading process. So, what we're going to do, take the chicken, dredge it in some flour, then take that, throw it in our mixture of egg and milk. That flour will cause the egg and milk to really grab hold. That'll act like glue for our last step, which it is some fairly ground up panko breadcrumbs, spicy because we like spicy food, but you can use any kind you want. Once that's done, we're going to take the chicken out. We're going to set it on a rack somewhere on the countertop where it's not going to get nasty, no bacteria, none of that good stuff. Viral chef. And that's going to sit for 5 to 10 minutes to really let that batter or that coating take hold. While that's sitting, we're going to cut our asparagus and get our rice going, arborio rice for the risotto. All right, flavor. Again, we like spicy food. Some of us like spicy food. So, a little flavor. Your milk, egg wash, put a little hot sauce in there. You can add a little salt to the egg wash. You don't really need to. That's going to be in your panko. And we're going to pre-season the chicken before they go into the breading anyway, with a little salt and a little pepper. Flour, egg wash, and panko. Coated real well. Move it to a rack so you've got air that can get all the way around it. All parts of that breading can really stick to that chicken while you switch over to your vegetables. Alright, got our chicken breaded, sitting out on a rack, letting that adhere really well so when we cook it, it'll all stay together. So, while we're letting that happen, we got our arborio rice into a little sauce pot, cold water, about 1/4 to a 1/2 inch above the rice line. And we're going to put that on the stove. We're going to put it over medium-high heat just till it starts to boil. Alright, so we got the water in, put that medium heat, stir it around a little bit, and once that comes to a boil, simmer, I'm going to let the water go down just a little. Add another round of water, about 1/4 inch above the rice line, let that simmer down. Finally, we're going to add cream in at the end. Once that's done, we're going to pull the pot, we're going to put a little Parmesan cheese in it, stir it around. You'll have a real creamy, very asparagus-y risotto. Alright, we've got our risotto going, starting to simmer a little bit, chicken's still hanging out, getting that breading on real good. Next, going with some fresh asparagus, cut the bottoms off, compost. Once they're all trimmed up, we're going to toss them in just a little bit of olive oil. They're going to go into the oven, 375, a little salt and pepper, a little lemon juice if you want. Other than that, keep it simple. You're going to pull those out before they get to that dark fatigue green kind of color. We want to keep that nice green, a little bit of snap in them. Alright, risotto's on. We've got it at a pretty good simmer. Our asparagus is in the oven, oiled up with a little salt and pepper. So, while that's going back to the chicken. Got our air fryer out. It's preheated to 400 degrees, and most air fryers you get I would mention all air fryers you get are going to come with factory settings for what to cook certain proteins on, certain vegetables. Use that if possible. If you need some kind of guide or you don't have anything, you can go online and figure it out easily enough. So, our fryer is preheated. Chicken is breaded and going in no particular order. You don't want it touching, but other than that, you know, just go in with as much as you can. Crowding, not too big of a problem. Like I said, so long as the chicken itself is not touching, it'll be all right. And we will do that at 400 degrees for 6 minutes. After that 6 minutes, flip them over, 6 more minutes. We'll see how they come out. All right, 6 minutes is up. Got our chicken in here, and it's already pretty crispy. Still, gonna flip it. Let that bottom side get some of that air on it. And then we're going back in for 5 to 6 more minutes. And they should be good to go. Chicken's out of the air fryer. As you can see, as you can hear, got a nice crunch to it. Fried up, no oil involved, somewhat healthy for you. Asparagus with a little risotto to go with it. Can't go wrong.